Ay, ay, ay. This is something, you guys. Los Angeles, California is seeing protests block all lanes on the busy 101 freeway. This time, these are anti-ICE protests against President Donald Trump and his recent executive order. But why do these lanes always get blocked, and why the LAPD can't do anything about it? Let's go and check out the decoy voice video.
Half of Mexico have broken out across Los Angeles, completely blocking the busy 101 freeway.
I guess it's not a freeway anymore.
Surrounding the unlucky commuters caught in the middle.
So unlucky. Like, people minding their own business, trying to go
As
to
we're
work
now
or
seeing
come back
flags
home.
from everywhere of the places they allegedly don't want to be. So downtown LA is brought to a standstill in every direction, and local law enforcement has now called it non-permitted. And when the police finally did arrive, it took them until night to actually do anything.
No way! Imagine you are stuck all day, all night there in the car. Oh my god.
Until LAPD deployed the
That's
tactical
America.
shaman. And then the protesters immediately retook the freeway. I'm so sick of seeing this type of protest.
Yeah, this is the thing. This is what I wanted to say. And I did watch another video similar to it. And I was saying there are crazy people in a car who would be fed up and just go through people. Like, you're a human being. You have nothing against the car. You're risking your own life there.
That I honestly think everybody on that freeway needs to see 6 months in county. This whole culture of whenever activists
So
get
done.
upset, they're just allowed to hold the citizens captive has to stop. And if you haven't already, make sure you're
Especially that there are people out there who can also lose their job because of this, or there is an emergency or a crisis or something. Like, it literally can change lives. You are messing up with other civilians, other people, and you are making them not happy about it, which means you are not changing their mind to the better. You're making them feel and think worse. Like, it literally spews more hatred.
subscribed for more clips like this, because I left that stupid city, as whenever a war broke out overseas, they had to stop all freeways. The Supreme Court returns a decision back to the states, which will have zero impact on California. Block that same freeway.
Oh, here
a
we
guy
go
dies
again.
across the country and you want to blame all cops everywhere? Guess nobody gets to go to work today. Or basically anytime the orange man does something, feel free to unlawfully block me in my vehicle. And notice in all four of those protests, none of the signs, shouting, or social media posts accomplished a single thing. And yet, the police seem to conveniently look the other way when actually sentencing these idiots to any significant time behind bars. Because I can guarantee you, if they gave them their disbursement orders, and the remaining 50 idiots on the freeway refused to take their protests peacefully to the pedestrian sidewalk, then they got locked up and lost 6 months of their life in the Twin Towers Correctional Facility, suddenly nobody will think blocking the 101 is such a good idea anymore.
So he is saying that using such force and using such methods is the only way to communicate with humans nowadays, which is so sad, but it is also really true, because whatever we tried or whatever you tried before, like, it's not working. They have this mindset of, I'm gonna die on this road for the cause that I believe in. And it is weird. Like, these are people who don't follow the rules. They don't follow the law, so you have to enforce it.
And is this an insanely harsh punishment? Of course it is. But it's not like they're randomly picking out activists from a list to make an example out of them. We're just setting up a system called consequences, aka the justice system. So hopefully Los Angeles can rediscover it someday. And it's bad enough they're waving the flags of a country they're protesting.
I had to remove a clip of them burning the US flag. Yeah, I think this is not allowed to show on YouTube, but I did see this on Twitter as well, and I cannot believe it. They are in the US, literally raising their flags from other countries while burning the flag of America, and they do refuse to leave. They're doing that by refusing to leave the country that they're burning the flag of. Like, Make it make sense, you guys.
Being sent to, but also burning the flag of the country they're demanding they stay in. What a confusing worldview to have. It's always America bad, but simultaneously, I demand to live in only America.
Yeah.
As all the way down to the border in San Diego, they're also blocking the streets for the same protests. Almost everywhere in Southern California is simply allowing this to happen, as if there's some sort of acceptable level of stopping the streets, when it should be zero, because when this is just allowed, it's only a matter of time before an ambulance gets stuck on the freeway, or like what we saw in Texas, an Uber driver ends up popping a protester. As over in Idaho, we're already seeing Americans fighting these forces flying foreign flags.
Guess I'm not leaving as soon as I thought.
And not even the cops are safe, as in Salem, Oregon, they began smacking his squad car.
I feel like Joker would be proud. This is the end of Juan Phoenix's first movie. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but the first Joker movie that we all loved. Let's not talk about the second one. I don't know what you're talking about. Doesn't exist. Yeah, this is not all right. When a police officer cannot enforce law, like what can we do? But this shows you that the power is within people's hands. But oh my God, why is it not? Oh, he cannot do anything. He knows if he takes him, others will fight. You think you won anything? So dumb. And the kids there. Oh no, that's not a kid, that's a woman.
All of this can be fixed if everybody that vandalized that police vehicle got the book thrown at them. It might not be Munson County.
Yeah, but like that was one police officer, he cannot do anything about it. And look how long it took them, the whole day and night, for them to remove people from the street.
But whatever appropriate fine actually being applied would be a decent start, as these people genuinely think there are absolutely no consequences to not only brazenly breaking our laws, but recording, posting, and boasting about nobody being able to stop them. And if this protest is to convince us that they should be allowed to stay, it's not working. It's just reassuring us that this needs to happen. As the argument against it is, it's making all these workers not show up to their jobs.
Like, I saw this clip, and this is so dumb, you guys. Like, he is literally recording himself saying that he committed crime by hiring illegal people to work, and now he has nobody coming to work because some of them got deported, arrested, and others are too scared to show up. So all the workers that you had there were illegal workers. I am telling you, they should definitely have consequences to the employers as well. Employers.
Trabajaba aquí. Unos están espantados, no hay quien venía a trabajar, otros ya se los llevó migración y así es como los negocios empiezan a quebrar.
The funny music in the background.
No immigrants gives you this.
Whole bunks of mad faces and dishes stacked and nothing ready.
Yeah, but this is not no immigrants. No illegal immigrants give you this. So you should point the finger on the person that hired them.
This is just like how their movement simultaneously argues, America bad, but don't make me leave. This is the same side that shrieks over low wages and a housing crisis, but if all these legitimate businesses are suddenly seeing 90 to 100% of their workforce disappear due to illegitimate citizenship, it seems like we might have a lot more people here than should be. And you know what depresses wages? Importing cheap labor. You know what creates a housing crisis? Importing millions more into an area with a finite amount of housing. And of course, both of those have solutions that can alleviate the issues, but it's like they're literally trying to argue both sides of the coin, and their only solution is to give the government more of our money because somehow that will solve anything. But finally, Trump was elected and immediately began militarizing our border.
Why does this remind me of the wall in Berlin?
Can you assess your work so far?
Well, look, I looked at the numbers this morning, Maria. The crossings on the border are down 93%.
President Trump is a game changer. No one has had the success he's had on securing the border. He clearly understands we can't have strong national security if we don't have border security. We need to know who's coming in, what's coming in, where it's coming in, why it's coming in, and we have achieved a success on the border already. We got more work to do, and on top of that, we, as far as deportation operation, we're just shy of. I think we got 5,000 already arrested the first week.
This is kind of crazy here that the cartels author.
I'm kind of a bit sad for the immigrants that they just wanted a new opportunity and wanted to come, but they had it difficult to do it the legal way and they decided to just YOLO. But at the same time, you did an illegal thing. You know, I'm sorry, you cannot do that. It's not fair to anyone out there, especially the ones who do it legally. Like, you have to bust your ass and work harder in order to accomplish better opportunities in your life, you know. And I do understand some of them lack education and it's just the hand that they have been given in life. But America is not the reason, you know, it's your own country.
The use of weaponized drones, explosives against CBP personnel and U.S. law enforcement down there at the southern border. Now, they're actually being encouraged, of course, to remain cognizant and vigilant, but they're also being encouraged to use their long arms, Blake. I have never seen this in a CBP memo before. They say, wear your ballistic gear.
Drones? This got out of hand so fast that the normie liberal activist doesn't even realize they're flying the flag of the forces that may be going to war with our military. As throwing a brick through a Starbucks for social justice is one thing, but being seen as an enemy combatant might put them in an entirely different category. But hopefully it doesn't come down to that. And one last thing, as this so-called
Come on, the amount of effing filters that they put on this person, you can clearly see that this is not normal. She's not a human.
deportation document is spreading through social media, where many men are memeing and changing their minds about the whole situation.
Men are changing their minds.
But this isn't even a good hoax, as you should have been able to spot that even without the AI detector.
Literally.
I know it was mostly jokes, but we gotta be better than that. So if you appreciate my concise, lighthearted commentary on the tragic status that is today's reality, hopefully I've earned your subscription and we can chat again soon.
Of course you did. Yeah, that was awesome. Let me know what you think in the comment section, guys. Thanks so much for watching. See you. Bye-bye.